And what's up, people? Welcome to Batman Radio, the greatest radio show of all time. You are tuned in with your host, the one and only Batman Tyree Sneed. So, real quick, I'm still going through it with, you know, what I've been going through for a long time, but I'm doing my best, you know what I mean? But um I was real proud of myself today, man. I'm proud of myself in the entirety of everything. Like everything is really starting to come together with everything I've accomplished, everything I set out to do. Again, I got billions in equity, mansion and estate, over 2,000 in jewelry, my own car lot. I pay over $100 every month. Website worth almost 2 G's. What else am I forgetting? Set over 2,000 jewelry, right? Mineral rights, oil royalties, just a whole lot of stuff, man. Like I said, I mean, wear a bulletproof vest, cost a couple of $1,000s, couple of racks. Same thing with steel armor. Had put $1,300 into a bat cycle, put about $200 to $300 into every bicycle, have about four in inventory. Um, I'm a complete boss, man. Pretty much anything I have costs more than, well, all of y'all. So, yeah, first of all, like I said, if you want to talk to me, understand that you talking to rich, wealthy folk. That's what I've always been. Never been any different, right? Like I said, the shirt I got on right here costs plenty of dough, right? That you don't have. So, like I said, I don't get online and have to overcompensate. I don't even talk like this. But like I said, that's my reason why I don't do fake talk because I'm going to have an answer for fake talk. You feel me? Apparently, you don't get the kind of dude that you talking to still, which is kind of weird because it's all been proven. So that's the thing. Like, I don't play games that don't make no sense. You feel me? The dude you talking to don't care about none of that. I'm not even materialistic, bro. The dude who you're talking to isn't materialistic at all. The dude who you're talking to gets obsessed with concepts, okay? And it puts all his passion and all his drive and all his energy into whatever it is that I do. Talking about myself, obviously, right? The dude you're talking to doesn't care about much anything, right? And is willing to do whatever it takes to win in pretty much anything. I'm extremely competitive. The dude you're talking to is a guy who has so much history, it's unbelievable. Is literally the real Jason Bourne. I mean, has so much life experience, it's unbelievable. And this is how you know that people are just stuck and their growth is stunted and they can't evolve and can't grow when they do that type of stuff like they're trying to do online. A download came out today. It said they had no business doing this to you. Exactly. So you way out of line, you out of pocket. Now you can go ahead and sit down and be quiet and let the big dog run his show. Okay? Because trust me, I don't care who you are, you're going to talk to me the right way. You feel me? I don't care if it's behind a computer. I don't care if it's on a phone. I don't care about none of that. You're going to talk to me as the grown man that I am and the respect I earn. Now, be mature, right? You're all adults. Be mature, right? Like I said, have a conversation, right? Face to face. Now, you all refuse to do that. Okay. That's on you. I want nothing to do with you. I don't want to talk to you. Okay. So now you need to go watch some other type of program because you ain't got no business watching this. This is not for you. Okay. We don't play like that at all. I'm a 35-year-old grown man. I've made this as clear as I possibly can. And getting online, trying to play games, I ain't never had nothing to do with that, doggy. Okay. You're talking to an all out gangster here. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. That was my only answer at any point. Okay. If people got their own issues, if you can't think straight or whatever your thing is, that's on you. But keep that away from me and keep that over there. You feel me? So you can pretend, but you already knew this because we've been over it 8 million times. Well, now you definitely know what it is. Now let's proceed on with the show. The Tory Lanez incident. Okay, I'm gonna say his name the way I want to, right? Because, well, I'm a gringo, right? I am white. I'm half Mexican, but I'm going to say it the way I want to say it because that's how I say it. And quite frankly, I could care less because they're all irrelevant. And it only goes to show that it's another puppet in this game. Okay. And they get moved around like the little chess pawns they are by the elites. These people like Tory Lanez are the same people that people like this who play these games online, hiding behind a computer, right? Something nobody would be proud of. Nobody wants to be like you. You can't judge me or tell me anything because every bit of clothing I have, anything I've ever attained, everything I have costs more money than you. So you can't say anything that you're saying about money. So, next issue. You can't say anything to me about looks because I'm beautiful. You can't say anything to me about anything because I literally look the way God sculpted me and I'm Batman. So, if you just lack common sense, that's your issue. You see what I'm saying? But you can't just talk and then be a teleprompter and then repeat yourself and then just keep trying to send fake accounts and agents and all this stuff to just keep talking and running your mouth. If you have so much to say, why don't you build a media company and get yourself a position like me and a voice, and then maybe people will listen? But all that other nonsense you're doing, that's called electronic means, right? It's illegal use of a telecommunication device, and you do hard prison time for that. So you go ahead and enjoy that. You understand? See, me, I don't play about my freedom with nobody. I don't play about my future with nobody. I take myself very seriously, and what I do every day is very serious. And again, it is inexcusable that this behavior continues on a network that's supposed to be professional. There is no professionalism here, and this company should be ashamed of itself. That's the reality. I'm not putting up with nothing. And trust me, the one thing that I always conquer is fear through love. I have no fear, especially of people on YouTube. What? Especially of this company who's corny. What are you talking about? Exactly. That's all whack, man. All that fake stuff they talking about, doing everything behind a computer. You ain't doing nothing. You cannot accomplish nothing behind no computer. I done told you all this. Okay? You talking to a man that's standing with God. Feel me? So yeah, like I said, anyone has an issue with what I say whatever you need to have the conversation face to face. They can't do that. Okay, then there's no need to type or talk. You understand? That's been the same deal since what, 20 years ago? I've been calling out people right and left. I always dropped my location, always. I always told people what it was, always told people reality, and I'm not going to entertain games with snitches. You feel me? I don't come from that cloth. Okay? I'm an actual gangster. Nobody plays games with me or comes around me or in my vicinity at all playing. Okay? So I don't know what you thought you were talking to or who you thought you were talking to, but this is who you talking to. Feel me? So now we got that straight. No more games. And that's it. There is no continuation. And like I said, that stuff does not bother me. It doesn't do anything for me. I gave you your answer more than enough times. Find something better to do with your time. Get a hobby, because I'm not going to be quiet about something that these people are doing that's so illegal, it's unreal, and no one will do their job. And like I said, it proves corruption and it proves that they are all against me and all in on it because there's no possible way that these people would not have been in prison already. Capiche? So, like I said, when you got like the whole world against you, which I don't, because I got tons of fans and supporters, but obviously some people against me because, like I said, it's inexcusable. There's no other person on this platform being treated like this. It is inexcusable. This has been going on for way too long, and these people just sit here. They do nothing. You should be ashamed of yourselves. These people wouldn't know what doing their job was literally if you gave them a manual. How about that? And the more you do your antics now, the more I'm going to remind it. I'm going to remind all y'all verbally right on here. Okay? Not scared of nothing and nobody. I'm going to tell you what it is. You all continue your antics like I'm supposed to sit here and put up. I'm not putting up with nothing. What's up? Exactly. So, like I said, I run this world. This is my galaxy. All this is my land. All land west of the Rio Grande is mine, and you in my country. And you do what I say. And you'll do what I tell you to do. Feel me? And no, I'm not mad. I'm in a great mood, baby. You feel me? So, like I said, this is who you're really talking to. This is the man who runs the streets. This is the gangster who runs everything. And like I said, I defeated the cartel single handedly, bro. With no, it was easy, homie. Several times, bro. Shut down cartel operations in my sleep. Don't know what anybody talking about. And now I want to do a show and make it look cute for all y'all so-called regular civilians, right? And explain to you what it is. Tory Lanez, right? Who's a nobody, right? Another puppet pawn of the Illuminati, which all it is an illusion and fake, right? Tory Lanez, the puppet that he is, was going to see who? Kylie Jenner. Hmm. So you can't piece together public. I mean, can y'all think? You can't piece together the common sense of what's happening here. So if Kylie Jenner's name is getting thrown in this situation, an equation, and Tory Lanez had this incident with Megan the Stallion, who they don't even know if Megan the Stallion is a woman. Okay. Sinister truck driver went on a panel today. Batman watches and sees everything. This is my job, buddy. So again, sinister truck driver was running his mouth today, said that Meg the Stallion, or Megan the Stallion, who's not a stallion, right? She's just another hood nobody who wants to act ratchet. The hood nobody, Megan the Stallion, said that she was 6'1" or 6'2". I am 6'1" and 6'2". There is no ghetto girls, so-called women in the hood who get recruited and used as puppet pawns for a demonic agenda by the elites who stand this tall and 6'1" or 6'2". Just so you know, sinister truck driver. So get your facts straight. Okay. Women usually ain't that tall. Okay. I've yet to pretty much meet any who are my height or taller. I mean, it's occasional, rare, but it's very rare. And it doesn't mean anything. It just means that they're tall and they look like a sea pelican. Okay, but that woman is not that tall. And if they're telling you that, whether it's on Google or whatever, they're lying. Okay, Megan the Stallion is not that tall, not even close. So let's get real with ourselves because they like to make things out of proportion. They like to report a fake news and a fake report, and they present fake media and say a lot of things that are straight bull-faced lies. I just heard another dude on a panel sit there and say, what did he say? He said, the one dude said he's going to sell all his houses. Then he said he pays rent. Well, you can't sell houses if you pay rent, smart one, because you just proved, because you're a walking contradiction and conundrum, and you can't think that you obviously don't own any real estate if you're talking about paying rent. So y'all, that's all they do all day long. It's the most weirdest thing I've ever seen. Y'all haven't said one point. I've proven every point that you've ever stated wrong for the past 15 years. I have yet to have anyone step up and debate me, right? And that's all they do is say names when they're grown adults when we can debate the facts. You don't have any real estate. Then the other slow pokes told him, well, invest that in gold. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, homie. Sell real estate and invest in gold. Oh boy, what you gonna have a bunch of bullion gold and no money? Well, you think you can go to the corner store with bullion gold, man? You fools really be funny, man. Like real talk, bro. If only you knew how I really feel, man. You know what I'm saying? That dude still was running his mouth, still repeating the same nonsense Batman don't care about. Batman has fangs, bro. You're talking to a whole monster and animal, okay? Like you ain't talking to me, homeboy. Let's just get real, bro. I'm a monster. You're just a regular civilian, and you ain't no gangster. You got called out publicly. You got exposed with the facts. I think I did about 2 episodes now, running down the list and line of facts, and this homeboy cannot come up with a valid response to save anything. That boy has nothing to say. Sit down and be quiet and talk to them fake people on your panel because they're all trolls and everything they talk about is a lie. Just regular people, regular civilians as usual. That's why they sit there talking that nonsense about, oh, yeah, I went to college and I studied biology and yeah, I did this while they low key literally trying to dish you when it's like that's all y'all do is get on the internet trying to diss somebody. Like, aren't you dissing yourself because none of y'all own anything? All y'all are behind and broke. All y'all poor and impoverished. All y'all can't even keep your freedom. None of you have a platform or a voice like me. So what's up? I got my freedom. I'm not gonna watch my mouth no more. Watch what I say. There's no fear, man. You know why? Because I got the word of God, God literally told me. He said, like, I'm completely getting rid of all fear. That's what I need. That's what I've always represented. I'm not afraid of nothing. Like what? There ain't nothing this planet or dimension has to offer me that I could be scared of. You understand? So we need to quit pretending on this YouTube stuff like anybody's scared. The people who are scared are all the regular people, like the people on YouTube. They're terrified. They're terrified of Batman. They're terrified of reality. They're terrified to go outside in the rain. I mean, it's absolutely embarrassing. You feel me? Imagine those people really trying to say something. Like I said, anybody with something to say, you are more than entitled to your opinion. I have nothing against people talking, but talk in front of me where it's real. If you're saying it hiding behind a computer, I don't respect that. That's all. Because that's some fake stuff. That's some sucker traits and sucker moves. You feel me? So if we get back to topic here, Tory Lanez went through a very, very serious incident, and it was with another scrub. Let's get real. He's not anybody who's a gangster or anything like that. They're claiming that he may be a pedo, even the dude who enacted whatever and did what he did to Tory Lanez, and he's a Mexican guy, right? So, you have to understand there's people making videos about this. This is how I found out about it. So, Tory Lanez basically got completely owned, okay, by this one Mexican guy, right? This happens every day in the street. I mean, not really every day, but it happens it's not a first time occurrence. I mean, things like this happen, right? They just happen. You know what I mean? Me, I'm half Mexican. I'm always rep that side of me, like I rep my people, just like I rep the other side. I rep every side, but like I live down here next to Mexico. Like I'm next to the border. You feel me? So like I definitely represent Mexicans. I represent Mexico, and you people act like you fail to understand that. That's why I have so much support down here and people backing me because these are my people regardless. I mean, you know what I mean? Like there's no way to get away from it because it's in my DNA. You understand? So, like I said, I'm going to speak my mind and say how I feel. I'm going to say the truth. It goes to the same position of when people got on this network and talking about they didn't like me saying a word in the past, but I stood on it and kept saying it. I mean, everybody from down here says that word and you don't have no issue with that. I mean, I said that word right in front of all y'all faces. Y'all don't control a word or control my mouth. You don't have control over anything. I mean, you literally have been in modern day slavery forever. And before then, you were still in the same predicament. So it's been since the beginning of time. So you don't even have a voice. People like who? Tory Lanez, right? So I'm gonna tell you right now. I mean, just with what I've seen, I've tried to be cool with y'all, right? And I don't have nothing against you. I have love and nothing but pure love for all people, man, of any culture. That's real. That's really how I've always felt. That's who I am. Like I get in the mix with everybody. I talk to everybody. I'm friends with everybody. But I'm gonna say something. Them fools, man, they ain't got no loyalty. They ain't got no loyalty at all, bro. Like I said, TJ was a great example. Like I'm about done dealing with them. I'm just being honest. They've never been productive. The only reason that any of these so-called women even entertain them is because they're brainwashed by the TV, not because they're attractive, not because the stereotypes are true. We know that's not true. I'm walking proof of that. Not because they're good looking, not because they're rich, not because they have anything to offer, but because the media brainwashes people. And that's what the elites have used the Kardashians and all these shows and television programs and music and all that for, just like the music throws off your equilibrium. I mean, they're literally feeding us, you know what, and through the music, not only through our food, but through our music. Okay. So it's all implemented by the same government and the so called elites who are not really the elites. They're just a bunch of narcs and demons, demonically possessed people that want to oppress. That's not power. Okay. And that's why God continues to break the chains of all their demonic strongholds because you don't have a stronghold. Satan is a weak, little, puny coward. That's the facts. And all of you represent that every single day. Tory Lanez is another one who worships Satan, right? So apparently he got what the hell he deserved. Ooh, I said it. That's right. And you devil ain't doing nothing about it. Yep, Tory Lanez got what the hell he had coming and got what he deserved. Ha ha. Facts. I'm not going to sit here and be nice to y'all. Y'all aren't nice. Y'all go online and you run your mouth and say a bunch of stuff that's fake that you would never say in front of me. So what's up? Like I said, I don't know why people want to talk so much smack and crazy stuff that they would never say in reality on the internet and act like it's that serious when it ain't that serious for you because y'all ain't built like that. You feel me? But I'm talking. I would love to know if anybody gonna do something about it. I would love to because, like I said, you've got people that keep going online every day acting like that's the energy. Where's it at? I don't see that energy. I see a soft energy. That's what I see. I see a quiet energy. Everybody quiet as a mouse, homie, with everything I do. Like I said, Tory Lanez was a sucker day one. What are you talking about? That boy was never about nothing. Boy, it's a joke. Wears fake jewelry, getting pimped in the game like all of them. Like I said, you can see what they doing to him right in front of our face. They give him 360 record deals. Those are slave deals. I mean, literally. Are you serious? Like I said, look what they did to Bobby Shmurda with Epic Records. Look what Epic Records did with the other boy, the one that says, blah, 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 blah on your birthday. What the hell? Not the baby. He's another one lame from Puerto Rico or something. Uh, what's his name, man? How come I can never remember that fool's name, bro? He's in a whole thing with CMG, I think, or whatever, and they had that big back and forth with Yo Gotti. They just doing it to themselves. They're all puppet pawns. They were never rich. None of their jewelry was real. It was all fake. And that's what their people, that group, gets used for in the music game. That's why when people like TJ, who are slow and don't have any concept of reality, you're only proving my point right that you can't even get with it and catch up to reality and what's going on. The reason these people get in their feelings when I start talking online is I'm too much for them. I already exposed all of them and exposed the entire system. I was just way ahead of my time. Don't be mad at me for being intelligent and calling all y'all out and being real as it gets because I was way realer than Tupac and any of them. You need to get mad at yourself for not waking up and seeing what I saw, for not being real. These people, they want to keep touting some kind of fake dichotomy. Keep on doing it. Look what it's doing for you. Look what it just did to Tory Lanez. That's all because of you people. That came straight from Kylie Jenner. I'm saying use common sense, use your brain, what they forget to because they all enslaved. Think about it. All y'all being held captive mentally. Straight up, bro. Come on, homie. I mean, if Kylie Jenner's name getting mentioned and he went to that party to see Kylie Jenner, and then all of a sudden all that stuff happened with Meg the Stallion, that's got to be either witchcraft, right? Which is probably a part of it. But I would go as far as to say that what it looks like from the outside, right, is common sense. She may have something to do with it. Wouldn't you kind of figure that out in 2 seconds? Like, how who's to say that she or the people around her, the elites, didn't do it intentionally towards Tory Lanez? That means maybe they created the incident between him and Megan the Stallion, right? And they might have created this incident that when they got him in prison, right, for that, I think he was doing his time, starting to do his time for that incident. I need to look into and do some more research on it because I really don't care, right? I don't care about none of y'all, bro. Y'all never cared about me. Y'all ain't my friends, right? So he's in prison, whatever, I think, trying to do the bid for that. And he ran into this Mexican guy. Mexican guy just rocked his world straight up. You know what I mean? Like, bro, do you think that's not elements that we deal with on a day-to-day basis? What do you think Batman's for? Bro, I've come up against dudes like that all the time. Seriously, my entire life. And I'm gonna tell you what, I always won. Seriously, I ain't never backed down to none of them. You feel me? Now, like I said, I look at all people equal. I'm saying, like, yeah, we produce some pretty bad dudes sometimes. I mean, it's the truth. I mean, like, yeah, like, they are known to act out of character sometimes. Yeah. I mean, you got to give them that. You feel me? So it's like, what happened happened. Why would Kylie Jenner's name be all revolved around this if she didn't have nothing to do with it? Right? I mean, bro, y'all got to look up what happened to this full Tory Lanez, bro. This is a fake wannabe rapper that he ain't even a real rapper. His music don't come close to mine. I went worldwide independently. Them fools could never go worldwide independently. Will never actually sell a track themselves or be independent. I have no middleman for nothing. I have no distributor. I'm my own distribution company. Cashless Bane, you talking to the CEO, boy. So we have all the wealth. I have full control of the streets. We run the streets. And these people think that they have a choice and think they can get online and try to say anything towards my name that isn't fully respectful. Like I said, that's delusional people. That's why I laugh. That's why I let you do what you do because it doesn't make me mad because I understand that some people are just lost. Some people just lost in the game. You feel me? Let them be lost because you're right where I want you. If you're lost and you going down the wrong road and you talking to the devil and Satan and you think that you're going to overthrow me or do something to me, homeboy, y'all already did everything you could have ever done to me. Okay? Like I said, I'm like a walking zombie already. I shouldn't even be here. So there's nothing else you can do to me. Trust me. Nothing. There's no getting rid of me. No, no, you already did. I'm just still here because I'm immortal and invincible. Because I'm the gift that keeps on giving and I don't go away, pumpkin. Are you starting to realize that you're talking to a ghost? You're in a ghost story, bro. I'm a spirit, bro. Yeah, I just refuse to leave. I refuse to expire, and that's why you're so mad. Yeah, I'm only here because of pure willpower and actually literally approaching the collective consciousness. And my consciousness is so strong that I overpowered the collective consciousness and said, nope, I'm going to still stay in your realm and haunt you. That's the only reason I'm here. I'm just being honest, bro. I haunt the living. Yeah. So, what do you do for a career? I would love to know. Y'all want to talk smack to a ghost with everything and nothing to lose? You have fun with that. You feel me? Maybe you ain't getting it, bro. I just don't talk online. I don't get online and talk greasy. Everything seems to be you want the same. It don't. You're not in control. You play my game now. So you got something to say. Hey, say it to my face. Anybody, bro. If you really feel that way, if it's that serious for you, hey, let it off your chest. Say what it is. But y'all can't do that, right? Okay, then be quiet. Because all y'all too scared to face me. Feel me? Don't do no typing. Don't talk about this and that and where you gonna go and what you gonna do. What's that? What are you telling me for? That's illegal. You know what I mean? I don't care what you do. Whatever you do, I don't need to hear about it. Do what you're gonna do. Like handle your business. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. You just keep talking weird talk. What is weird talk doing? Listen, you back down. It is what it is, like everybody. Move on. And if you don't want to move on, keep watching me win. I don't care what you do. Feel me? None of you. That's all that these people know. They want attention so bad, and they know I just don't want to deal with you at all. I don't care about none of this. I don't care about a YouTube. I don't care about a platform. I don't care about a voice. I don't care about none of that because I'm gonna have my voice regardless, bro. I got other platforms moving already. Y'all crazy. Real talk. I get my little check from this, bro. Like I can survive. I can do what I need to do. Like I don't owe this company nothing. I don't owe y'all nothing for sure, bro. I mean, most of y'all ain't done nothing for me. Shout out to the few people who have shown me some support. Outside of that, everybody else ain't done much of nothing. Feel me? Yeah. So Tory Lanez, right, got not only backed down but completely owned. Are you going to talk to him the way you talk to me? See, I need you. You got to start being fair. You keep talking to me crazy, but I ain't never took an L and I run the streets. So if I'm the tough guy and I love martial arts and that's what I do for a living, and I'm literally the modern day Bruce Lee and way better and stronger and taller and better looking, right? So if I have all the gifts and I have all the wealth, I need you to tell me and convince me how I'm losing or how you typing means anything to me. When you're saying actual delusion and when nothing is there, every time you say something that's not there and doesn't exist. There's people on this platform that literally are running their mouth like a teleprompter. That has to be the devil telling you that that's a smart idea. He lying to you. Keep on listening to Satan, bro. He misleading the hell out of y'all because that's exactly what I want you to do. Keep running your mouth. Because while you're running your mouth, you're not paying attention and I'm making moves. While you're running your mouth, I continue to increase and I continue to get more income and keep on making moves for me. While you're running your mouth, I continue to defeat you like always. Remember when I put you in your place that last time and had all that money? Remember? Remember when y'all was talking that whole summer? Yeah. When you tried to stop me from being able to do anything I needed to do and I went and got my money anyway? I'm gonna get my money regardless. I would never let nobody get in the way of my money. Name one time I've ever let anyone talk down to me, disrespect me, anything, bro. I'm not these YouTubers. There ain't no YouTuber that you can even put in the same room as me, bro. Let's get real, homie. Like real talk, bro. The minute people talking to me, you should already know the position that you putting yourself in. You feel me? Because I'm deep in the game, bro. Yeah, it don't get no realer than me. The rabbit hole is deep as hell with me. Feel me, Wody? So, like I said, while y'all be talking, I can just walk up to dudes and literally talk, and that's enough. Real talk. Just like I be sunning folks. Remember when I was sunning folks in Austin? I sun everybody, bro. Real talk. I sun folks and then put them on camera. Here you go. I don't know what you talking about, bro. Y'all don't move like me. This is a lifestyle and a way of life. You feel me? So when I'm trying to be lax and be cool and I'm calm and collected and everything is at peace and good and I'm being happy and nice and I'm helping people and having a positive influence, I'm about tired of having people trying to get online and then try to bring some other energy into the mouse everywhere I go. You feel me? So until that changes, I ain't hearing nothing. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, nah, make it real, homie. Feel me? Other than that, like I ain't hearing it, bro. All that fake tough stuff. Now, people over here about their freedom, bro. I ain't about trying to act tough. I'm not trying to act tough with nobody. I'm about God and the word of God. I'm here to help people. I'm here to save lives. You feel me? I'm not on nothing that you on. You on that by yourself. See, that's the problem with a lot of psychotic people. They want the good dude. They want to act like I said, like the Riddler in the Batman movie, like we're doing this together. Like we're not doing anything together. That's what he told him. Like what? He's like, no, you were supposed to understand. Like, no, you're psycho. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't have time for demented. That's an energy that I don't tolerate at all. Trust me. So this acting like we're doing something. When was there an energy of somebody who was demented that came around me, especially from the internet? When? Never. Never. Anytime anybody approached me from YouTube, they were extremely polite, respectful, right? And that was it. And basically, like I said, y'all literally have to donate and pay me. I mean, like, y'all do nothing but kiss up. That's what you do. Like I said, these are the type of people, they super fake and catty. They terrified of me. They're all the same, like TJ. All of them are the same people. They're the ones with their little fake smiles, and all y'all need to fix your grill. I don't know what you're talking about. My smile is beautiful. Real talk. So understand something, bro. I'm getting tired of hearing that too, bro. Bro, my everything about me is flawless. I'm perfected and sculpted by my ancestors and God. I'm Batman. I don't know what you're saying. Nothing that you people have said bothers me. It's that you just keep typing and you don't allow me to talk and respond. That's some pettiness, bro. That's some high level immaturity, and I'm not about to put up with it. See, I don't talk in a rush. I talk in a slow pace. A conversation goes this way: I talk, then you respond. Then you give me ample time to respond, and then goes like that. Anything else, that's electronic means, bro. You're looking at prison time. So, how many more crimes are you going to commit? How much worse are you going to make your situation? And how much more are you going to expose this corruption and the fact that, well, nobody does anything about it? Nobody does their job. I have no line of defense, no nothing. I'm just supposed to sit here and put up with this. This has been going on for 15 years, okay, of people who are clearly terrified of me. So they get online and start typing and committing crimes, felonies across state lines, committing illegal use of a telecommunication device every day. I have them on voicemail recording telling me they don't want to see me eating. Are you serious right now? Like, what? And see, that's the part that Joe got wrong. That's not my responsibility to say anything about it. I talk about publicly. Everybody has my channel. This is a public matter now. Everybody knows what y'all doing. Why would you do that and keep going? Like I said, if it's in front of everyone on a public platform, but you don't know how to think. These people funny as hell, bro. Like I said, no, I have your legal names and I gave everybody your legal names and they refuse to do anything about it. That's corruption. Any way you figure it, right? So that's why we have the same gang stalking habits, the same nonsense. It was always the same. And then basically everybody got found out and figured out that I'm not having it. And nobody was buying all y'all's lies and nonsense and acting. So now everybody's like just scared basically, and they just know that they're all full of it. That's the way we all look at you, bro. We don't have respect for none of you, bro. What are you talking about? Y'all can't even get on the right wavelength. We got literally everyone, everybody. I'm talking about everybody in Brownsville, bro. Pretty much in the valley, bro, supports me and is behind me. There's only a key few individuals, obviously, who still jealous and envious and hating. That's crazy, son. You feel me? That's crazy, bro. You feel me? Like it ain't my fault that y'all 3 feet tall, bro. It ain't my fault that you got to get a Red Bull in the morning and go to your 9 to 5 and be miserable and work for the system and be a wage slave. That ain't my fault. Wody. What? Trust me, I'm gonna start really talking now. Y'all want to get see that's the thing. Y'all think talking is tough. I've never been like that. I've always been the opposite, but now I'm gonna start really talking. But see, when I talk, I drop jewels. When I talk, I'm gonna get you in your feelings like I am right now, right? Like I said, do you own a mansion and a estate? None of y'all, right? Okay, keep my name out your mouth. Easy. Do you own billions in equity? I got buildings, bro. I can live in my buildings. You feel me? You understand? Like I said, bro, ain't nothing funny, ain't nothing fake over here. All of these people, bro, they all the same, bro. They all on a whack vibration, bro. There is no fear here, man. Like I said, nah, y'all sent agents. Every agent, I backed them down, G checked them, got in their face, and told them there's no fear here. Remember? Remember? And I saw fear in their eyes. They was terrified. Talk about that. How come y'all ain't all over the internet talking about Tyree Sneed been backing down actual agents that was sent at him by a criminal underground organization? That should be the headline and the storyline. When y'all gonna get real with yourself, homie? We gonna start talking about what's really going on in these streets? Y'all want to talk about YouTube street boy? YouTube ain't the streets. The streets, I run them. What? Like I said, the other one literally basically got ran the hell out of the neighborhood and lost both jobs. I'm sorry, but you're showing me something? What? And then the other one had to pay for my meal. Every agent you send getting sunned. Real talk. Yeah, and Red Pill's terrified. Red Pill won't come out here. Why don't we just say the truth? Because he's a coward. Yeah, like what's his excuse? Like I said, no, you're the one who has all this pizzazz and fake energy and pepping you step towards me. You act like oh this and that, bro. You just a snitch. Like just be quiet, bro. You keep claiming that you a part of this and that, and you a Filipino, and you a Pinoy blood and all that. If you was any of that, doggy, they would have already G checked the hell out of you and let you know what time it is. They would have already G checked you and said, "Yo, homie, keep his name out your mouth, bro, because you making us look bad." That's what they would have done if they was a real gangster. You making the Pinoys look horrible. Keep that up, just like you snitched on your family, right? For all the illegal activity they do. I'm sorry, but you was tough win. No, 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 no. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. Don't mistake me being smart and making the right moves and talking calmly right? And being sensible and thinking and using my mind that's brilliant and not making mistakes and not letting you trap me in my words or put me in any situations to cause me trouble or fines or lose my freedom or lose money or put me in a position after what you did with your phone calls to see in the hospital to lock me up so that I maybe can't make it out because of what I'm going through physically. Oh, I know exactly what your plan is. I'll look y'all right in your eyes. You don't scare me. I ain't afraid of that. What are you talking about? I did a 45-day bid like that, homie. Like what? I ain't afraid of nothing, bro. But I'm smart. Feel me? Why don't you just say what it is? Y'all can't trick me off my throne. I'm getting tired of this energy acting like there's people coming at me. Ain't nobody coming at me, bro. Every time I'm in the streets, it's quiet as a mouse. Anywhere I go, any place I enter, it's quiet as a mouse, bro. I run everything, bro. Trust me, I got full power. Ain't nobody gonna come within a 5,000-mile vicinity of me right now. Just like ever. And it's always been like that. People know who I am, man. You feel me? I ain't got to do no talking. Like I said, I don't have to play mob boss. I'm the actual mob. Everyone else is just running their mouth. You understand? And I'm by myself. I don't have no friends. I don't talk to nobody. I don't affiliate with nobody. I have nothing to do with none of y'all, bro. But I got a lot more life experience than y'all. And I done met everybody. I mean, I've met everybody from the past, bro. I met all the real people. I was in all real situations around real people who was in real situations with all the gangsters in the street, the real ones. I don't know who y'all are. Y'all's name do not ring no bells. My name rings bells across every county and state, every city in this country, bro. So please just stop playing with a gangster like you about it. You ain't about nothing, bro. I don't know who you talking to and what you talking about. I'm getting sick of it, man. Like real talk, bro. These people will sit here. I'm doing my show, and they're so petty. These are grown adults, bro, and they'll start just typing to type and just trying to say things that don't make sense. Yeah, nah, bro. We don't do that. And like I said, why is there a failure to do your job? Bro, it's been over 15 years of this, bro. These people have my channel. Like everybody sees what's going on. Like I said, it's inexcusable, bro. And don't ever act like I'm supposed to do or say anything. Nah, bro. That's not how it works. You understand? It's a public matter. It's inexcusable, bro. Like, do you have any humanity to you? Any of you people, like I said, all them people are peon wage slaves. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be downright embarrassed. Yeah, that you'll let a human being go through this for no reason. And I'm not going through anything because I'm making sure that all communication is shut down on here now. But this is my business. I'm supposed to be able to have a chat room and run my business. If y'all had any humanity to you and actually cared about people, you would do your job, right? But you don't. So, like I said, don't say nothing to me. Don't look at me. Nothing, bro. I ain't got no respect for none of you. I'm gonna tell you straight up what it is. No, I've been biting my tongue, holding my tongue for a long time, bro. I'm getting tired of this. This is nonsense, bro. For 15 plus years? What? And everybody has the channel? Yeah, that's a bunch of haters, bro. That's what that is. They condoning it. Like I said, nah, all those people got your legal names already. They could have been had y'all in prison. Real talk. Well, so it's a refusal to do their job. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy corruption. That's crazy corruption, bro. That's crazy work, bro. That's some soft stuff, bro. So yeah, don't act like I have any respect for a bunch of cowards. Hell no, bro. That's cowardly as hell. Like I said, y'all support that because that's what you do, right? That's what y'all are, cowards. You're gonna sit there and let people go through this online who actually really from the street, who actually really about something, right? And those are the people who ain't fans. You understand? All the other people are fans, though. So how does that make you look? No, the people who go against me, you go against God and you lose, and God delivers your karma every single time. I just sit back and laugh at people like you because I'm making you look silly, bro. I want to know what y'all gonna do about that. I'm making all y'all look silly, bro. All the corrupt, all the evil. I'm making y'all look silly because you're the only people who don't support me and keep trying to go against me for no reason. What is that? There ain't nobody going against me, bro. That ain't a good look. Trust me. You feel me? You go against me, you gonna lose. You go against me, like I said, God is gonna like every time God is gonna make sure, right, that He delivers karma on a silver platter. Yes, 100%. You're gonna go against God's Son? That's crazy, bro. You're gonna go against the actual Messiah, and then half y'all be them fake Christians who claim you believe in God. Jesus Christ is my literal brother, bro. Y'all funny as hell, man. Like, yeah, it was a big secret. Really, it was a big secret. Y'all couldn't tell I looked like the Messiah. These people act like I'm lacking something. I'm not lacking something. I went through things and proved I'm superhuman. What? I got more stripes now. That's called evolving, what you can't do. Now, what it is these people get online, they start yelling at their computer screen. That's the thing I don't play about. Like, nah, if you're going to yell at your computer screen, hey, I mean, why don't you do that in person? Anybody, I don't care who you are. Right, because y'all can't hold your own and none of y'all built like that. All y'all soft. How about that? You feel me? How about I'm done putting up with nothing? You feel me? Like, it's whatever, doggy. Hmm. That's what it's been the whole time. See, these people act like what I say really matters. Nah, bro, I've had the same energy this entire time, bro. So, like I said, how many more agents are going to get sent and sunned? Like, I love it, bro. It's funny to me. It's not causing me. I'm not losing no sleep. Straight up. It ain't causing me no stress. This is fun as hell for me. The last agent had to pay me money. You feel me? Sounds about right, right? I mean, when you send agents to gangsters, I mean, what do you think's gonna happen? Like, I'm not gonna take your bait. I'm not mad at them. Mad at some trolls. For what? Why would it be mad at some trolls, bro? Trolls have nothing to do with me, bro. Like, I'm a gangster from the street, bro. Like I said, I'm Batman. I go out in the street, I do the real thing. So what connection would I have to internet people? See what I'm saying? You're trying to approach this all wrong, man. You don't have a choice. You have to be real with yourself. So I know they mad. You triggered and pressed, and you can't do nothing about it. Mhm. You sure you wanna act cute with me? Mhm. Yeah, I can talk too. Yeah, that's what I thought. Mhm. Yeah, so now I won't be hearing that nonsense no more because now everybody knows what it is. You feel me? Like, I don't get what you're looking for. I'm not scared to talk. I'm not scared to stand up for myself with anybody. I've proven that. What are you talking about? It's just there's nothing going on. Everything's calm and chill. We good. What's the issue? But like I said, you've got some individuals on here that keep acting like they have one. So, okay, what's goody? What it is then? That's what I thought. Crickets. That's all I ever hear, bro. From anyone, bro. You have to understand, man. It don't matter who you are, bro. Who? It don't matter if it was anyone in the world, bro. You're gonna lose. There's no one who's going to test me at this point. I have the power. And the best part is, I don't even have to be aggressive with my power. I don't have to be super Billy gangster and tough. I can literally just be nice, diplomatic, and talk. And people already know what it is with me. I can just be a typical white boy. I can fall back because really that's the smarter option. That's why it says literally in the downloads that talk to me, it says, this is a trap. Don't fall for it. You feel me? So, like I said, I'm not hearing what you talking about. You ain't trapping nothing. I'm not going to put up with nonsense. So, when I go on YouTube, that doesn't mean I'm walking into something and you can do whatever with me. That means you're going to respect me. I run this company, not YouTube. This is my media company, and you'll respect what I do. You understand? Like, nah, bro, I've about had enough, man. Like, real talk, bro. That's what they did every time. They'd run their mouth online and then they sit there and they whine. That's what they do. They get on their phones and computers and they whine and they think anybody cares. Homie, don't nobody care, bro. Don't nobody care, bro. No. See, that's what they do. They try to play victim and then act like you're doing something wrong when they literally on the phone 24 hours a day doing all this stuff. I have it all documented. All of it. I have all the evidence, bro. Like, what? You send agents, those agents go immediately to prison. What? Yeah. What are you talking about? What? It's all in my hands and my power. If I want them to go to jail, they go to jail. You can't stalk me across state lines, smart one. So, what's your next move, buddy? Exactly. So, like I said, don't play games and write checks you can't cash. Don't play games that you don't know nothing about and don't know how to play. Get off the internet. You ain't built like that, bro. See, that's the problem. I'm telling you, you got a bunch of civilians trying to act like they mobsters while they hide. Like what? Mobsters don't hide, bro. You feel me? That's what they think. They really think that if they keep being an aggressor online, they're going to get somebody to make a mistake and then play victim. That doesn't make sense, bro. Your philosophy, you lack logic, bro. That's why I laugh at you, bro. All day long, bro. You ain't gonna do nothing, bro. None of you suckers. Ever. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna keep listening to me do what I want to do. Feel me? This is a free country. This is America, bro. I would love to see the day somebody tells me what to do. Real talk. I would love to see that day. It'll never happen. That's all they do. They just sit there. Oh, they feel with jealousy and envy, and oh, they want to act like they own someone. Please, please show me you own me. Please, I would love to see that day. I promise you it'll never happen. Promise you. I don't need to talk, bro. Nobody runs me. But I'm gonna tell you who owns who. I own all of you. I live in your head rent free every day. You watch my content and you pay me. Looks like I'm winning, right, boss? Mm-hmm. Like, nah, bro, you don't have anything for me. Yeah, no. I pulled all y'all's card a long time ago. Feel me? Remember, we had a conversation, me and all these people, and y'all backed down. That was the end of it. Then y'all started going online and trying to do a bunch of antics. What is that? Right, because you felt face because you got back down. So when you got back down, how come y'all always sound scared? Oh no. That's what y'all said. What are you talking about, bro? Come on, bro. Be you. Feel me? You ain't got a front. Just be you. You feel me? That's what they don't get. Like, I'm too raw for TV. You want me to sit here and clean it up and talk like someone I'm not? I'm not gonna be faking someone I'm not on here. On the streets, bro. I run this whole country. You don't see me having things happen to me. Like I said, you saw what just happened to Tory Lanez. That ain't never happened to me. Never. I don't got a scratch on me. You feel me? No, how about I kick the real and tell you what it really is? How about I represent these streets and tell you what I'm really coming from, which is the gutter and nothing. I came out of nothing, bro. We built everything, bro. You think I'm never gonna let no suckers and no simps and cowards sit there and try to talk in front and stunt like they me. What? I've been putting working in the street before y'all were born. What? I'm sorry, but who are you talking to? You talking to a vet out here, Billy. You feel me? An actual hood vet. Ain't nothing fake out here. That's the whole problem with y'all is y'all want to sit there and when I'm gone, when I'm not around, they want to start running their mouth with that fake talk. Like, you think this a game? This ain't no game, homie. I don't play that. Like, what? You can check my history. I don't play that. People know I don't play like that. You understand? What are you talking about, bro? No, everything I've ever done and said is proven. Actually, you just want to really act silly? I don't care who you are, bro. Keep my name out your mouth. Anybody. You feel me? Like straight up, bro. Like, nah, bro. And I'm not even in a bad mood. I'm not upset. Nah, this is me establishing what it is, telling you how the game go. Cause guess what? I own you. I control all y'all. I tell you what to do, y'all puppets. You feel me? This is my company. Cassius Bang, the record label. I make music. I make money. All y'all get your karma. Tell me when I'm wrong. The other dudes, they all talk reckless. I got y'all on video talking reckless. So don't tell me that I can't talk with the truth of who I am when y'all talk reckless. Don't sit here and act like I got a muzzle and can't speak when I don't. I can say and do what I want. Oh, I ain't never gonna fall for no setups, especially with some cowards. I ain't never gonna fall for no setups with a bunch of paranoid, weird people in your business, can't mind their own. I don't care about them. I don't care about none of y'all. I do what I want to do. You feel me? I'm the real deal. Yeah, real deal Holyfield. And all that other stuff y'all kicking is fake as hell. Y'all ain't got no more. All y'all scared. Like scared to live life, scared to do anything. Boy, that's your problem. I could care less. Real talk. Y'all act like it's a crime to be alive. Like, what? Bro, this is about the human spirit. I'ma always have the human spirit. I'ma always talk my talk. I'm always do what I want where the hell I'm at. I don't care what none of y'all talking about, bro. You feel me? And if there's an issue, let me know. You feel me? Straight up. Cause I don't back down to nothing. Like I love issues. Real talk. I love problems. I love all that, bro. That's what I live for, man. Y'all do a lot of talking, bro. That's why you see them change their energy on video all the time on camera. All these dudes is fake, bro. You talking to a dude who got out the hood. You talking to a dude who got all the equity. You talking to a dude who way richer than the illusion of 50 Cent ever could be. So what you telling me, bro? Like I've about had enough of hearing it, bro. Like straight up, bro. If you got something to say, my homie, like I said, like what's up with it? Where's it at? I don't see nobody saying nothing, bro. I see a lot of fronters, man. It's just like if you go to prison, it's a bunch of dudes fronting. They all soft. Most of y'all in prison weigh about 60 pounds soaking wet. I just saw another chick, right? And it'd be the chicks, right, who like they actually look all right, right? And you can tell that they work on their looks and that's all they care about. And this chick was talking about you got wannabe fitness instructors on these social media apps. I just came across it because it was a real video. And she's sitting there spreading misinformation, talking nonsense, talking about you got to have 30 grams of protein, whatever. And I literally just blocked it and said, I'm living proof that you don't know what the hell you talking about. Because I don't need none of that 30 grams of protein. I probably haven't had that in years. Straight up. Do you people understand what's going on here? I've revolutionized the entire game, the entire fitness game, the entire music game, everything. I'm literally monopolizing every single separate circuit and have so much power and control now that nobody can do anything with me. If people are against me, it doesn't matter. They still have to do what I say. If people are corrupt, it doesn't matter. They still have to do what I say because I have divine authority from God and I operate above the feds. You understand? People are scared of me now and they give me my distance completely. All y'all is terrified. All of you. There's nothing you can tell me or send to me anymore because all y'all scared of me. Right? Yeah, because you know that I'm shutting everything down that y'all doing because everything you doing is illegal and corrupt. Why don't we say the truth? Y'all was never the real deal. Everything that you said was fake. Every one of y'all's a liar, and every one of y'all just does what you do for a paycheck. Hell, hire me, give me their job, because they sure can't do it. Straight up, bro. If it was me and I was in the position and it was my job, it would take me 5 seconds, bro. 5 seconds, bro, and I would have already had all these people in prison, bro. Real talk. 5 seconds, bro. I would have had all this taken care of and handled decades ago, bro. Y'all is slow as something, bro. Like real talk, bro. And every move they make is slow and on purpose. Like that's crazy. I don't even waste my time talking to y'all, bro. Sit there and act like, and those are the type of people like act like they got control over your life. Like that'll be the day when somebody tells me what to do in my life. Like what, bro? I paid cash for everything, bro. Like I said, no, I run everything. I own everything. I paid over 8,500 in land taxes. You can keep my name out your mouth and keep the pushing, keep walking, boy. That's what you can do, straight up. But y'all want to hear some tough stuff, right? Right? You want to keep running your mouth? You got anything else to say? Like I said, same energy for all of you. Feel me? Any of y'all want to talk to me now? I didn't think so. You feel me? So, like I said, this how I'm coming. 2025, this how I'm talking to all y'all right in your face. I want to see somebody do something about it. I want to see somebody who stands on business. I would love to see that because I ain't seen it yet. Real talk. I'm just telling you the truth, man. The truth is that I'm backing down every fool in the street without keep on talking. Feel me? What's next? You got anything else? Because I'm gonna respond to all of it, bro. I'm like Max B when they said, "Ask me anything, I'll give you a level. Like anything you say, bro, I'm gonna tell you what it is. What's up? You want to know the real truth about the streets? What? Because I can't even tell you. I can't even go into it. Yeah, it gets ugly, Wody. You think you know something about me? You know how badly I run these streets? What? You think we put everything on camera? You think I tell you every? You think you know me? You don't know nothing about me, homeboy. Keep my name out your mouth. All y'all. You feel me? Real talk. I don't know what y'all talking about, bro. I don't know why anybody would have my name in their mouth. I don't know why y'all act like you invisible. I don't know what that is, bro. I don't play that game. Keep my name out your mouth. Is that clear? Yeah, ain't nobody scared to be myself. It's called being a man, bro. Why don't y'all try it sometime? All y'all wage slaves want to judge people and got something to say all the time. Who's in this position? The position you want to be in, where you work for yourself and you a stand up dude and a stand up man and do what you want to do, sucker. Yeah, I'm where you want to be, boy. All this wealth took money. I paid cash for all of it. Ain't nothing going, and I'm not hearing nothing. If you got hate in your heart, you better work on that. You feel me? Don't come around me with that sucker stuff. Straight up, bro. I ain't hearing nothing. So, like I said, let people run their mouth. Let them do what they do. I don't care, bro. I don't care about none of y'all. I'm not here for you. I'm not here to entertain nonsense. I'm not here to entertain a bunch of fallacies and lies. I'm not here to entertain a bunch of fake stuff, right? I'm here to keep on bringing the real and represent the streets. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to not be fake like y'all. I'm here to not change my tone or change my energy or switch up my energy. I'm here to let you know who you're talking to. Yes, I am the original mob. That means my family, the Sneed Crest, which is Sneed Enterprises. You're talking to the mob. Nobody plays with the mob. Nobody sits there and starts acting like they're not being respectful to the mob. Get real with yourself. Real talk. It's getting old, dude. Okay. So, like I said, I don't know what this internet stuff is, but yeah, I can't do anything about internet stuff. Okay. Nor am I trying to, nor could I could care less, bro. You can have that. You feel me? Because guess what? I make money when I come on the internet, but you don't. You feel me? And I'm done deleting shows. I'm done with people trying to make me feel like I should be ashamed because other people can't do their job. I'm tired of people acting like I'm supposed to be ashamed because other people are gang stalking me across state lines. And there's a whole task force. There's a whole commission of them and a whole underground illegal organization and a whole conspiracy. They've all committed the most serious crimes of conspiracy to commit what towards me. And all these people have done nothing. What was their excuse in Green Bay? Why didn't they do their job up there? Because they corrupt in a joke. How about that? What are you talking about? What? Bro, these departments already got caught child trafficking. Okay? You ain't got none of you have nothing to say to me. Okay? I don't know what you're talking about. I have a job to do. I live in a country where people are supposed to do their job. If you don't do your job, that messes up everything for not only me, but everybody else. You feel me? No, we're waiting for people to do their job. You know what I'm saying? Today, Junior. How about that? Do I sound scared? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, like I said, man, we got a bunch of people who 3 feet tall and nobody's about nothing and can't nobody do nothing. And on top of that, all y'all act like you got no money every day and can't donate. And I'm in a good mood. Remember, this is all simulated because this is how I mess with y'all because I know how to get in your head without with just by talking without trying. Yeah, I'm in a great mood right now. This is the show I want to do. This is the energy I want to bring because this is the reality. Yeah, this always been the reality, Wody. You feel me? Been a gangster my entire life, bro. It ain't never changed, man. It's just absolutely sad, bro. It's absolutely sad that people can't get real with themselves. Straight up. It's absolutely sad that people can't get real and can't understand reality. It's sad, bro. You feel me? It's sad. Real talk. Like what? Bro, you got something to say about every single little thing. Okay, then quit letting other people try to manipulate what I'm doing. Like what? Quit letting them try to manipulate my live streams. Quit having them sit there and act like they're talking to me when they ain't talking to me. What is that? I don't talk online at all. I talk face to face. You feel me? No, I do what I want to do. I'll say what I want and ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. How about that? That's reality. Nobody. I don't care about none of y'all, bro. And all y'all regular civilians, y'all can go ahead and keep my name out your mouth too and stay out my way. I ain't hearing nothing y'all talking about. Feel me? Like I said, I'm the gangster that protects everybody. I'm the gangster that runs everything. I'm the boss and I do what I want to do. You feel me? Don't ever challenge my authority again. You understand? And I'm not gonna repeat myself. Feel that? Yeah, no, I'm not playing about nothing. I run this country. Feel me? And you're in my country. So you can do what I say. How about that? Hmm. So yeah, like I said, quit getting online and acting like you saying something you ain't saying nothing, and you ain't getting nobody upset. You ain't getting nobody in their feelings. You in your feelings. And now I'm pointing the finger at you. You're triggered and pressed every day. You're jealous and envious of me. And this is not one person. This is all y'all. Right? Exactly where I want you. And I keep winning. So what you gonna do about it, Wody? Huh? What? I'm sorry, but what? You gonna try to act like you have my energy while you type and hide?
Are we
What is
picking
that?
up where we left off or
They're all
starting off?
sitting there and acting like they got my energy. Then can you do all these pull-ups? Because I
Starting
just
over.
broke world records.
Oh,
What?
oh shit, we're live.
All right.
Like, nah, bro, I do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Believes he
Real talk.
could live stream on YouTube without a gang of trolls watching him. Sticky has formed a team to snipe his streams and take his viewers from him. They're